Thursday night, the Giants take on the Cincinnati Bengals. As always, we're joined by the head coach of the Giants, Pat Shurmur. All right, in the old days, which maybe wasn't that long ago, this was the final dress rehearsal game. Do you still approach it that way with the way things have changed?
Well, I think the way I approach is I'd like to see all the guys I choose to play, or we choose to play, I want them to get in this game. I think it helps with their development. You know, I think if you say as a coach that for some of these young guys making the team that what they do in the game matters, then we need to see them in the game, and I think that's part of it. You know, and then there'll be some other guys that are in a little different situation, but the old days where this was the so-called structured dress rehearsal and then the veterans or the starters don't play the fourth, I don't know about that. I think some of our thoughts as coaches are changing relative to the preseason, but I still believe that the games are important. So, you know, I'm looking for our guys to go out and compete. None of the players are going to play the whole game, so I expect when they're in the game that they play good football for the stretch that they're playing.
You know, the phrase unintended consequences, when it deals with league issues, usually has a negative connotation. But for you, one of the things that I see as a positive is with Daniel Jones being such an asset to the franchise as the 6th overall pick, you've made a concerted effort to get him in there with at least the starting offensive line for some of it. The unintended consequence is they're in there for Eli and for him.
Sure.
They're getting valuable reps that, if you look across the league, a lot of other offensive lines are not getting.
I think so, and you know, I think it's important for them to play together. We've added 2 new players to our offensive line, and we got P.O. back from injury, and so, you know, it's important that unit plays together. You know, once the season starts, they count, and we got to play good football from the Dallas game on, and so I think all the reps they get playing together will help them.
Yeah, there is a lot of excitement. So many changes with this Giants team, and we're kind of right in the middle of where everything happens. And that's what fans want. They want to be brought inside. You can only get that with us.